Welcome to Cloudcast, where you get an inside look at St. Cloud, Florida's local government. Whether you live, work, or play here, we're bringing you the information you need to better understand your city. Cloudcast is hosted by our communications team, including Mariama Batchelder, Andrew Sullivan, Deborah Carson, and Jay B. Miller. Thanks for listening in to Cloudcast.
Welcome back, St. Cloud, to another edition of Cloudcast, the official City of St. Cloud podcast. I am here in studio today with Deborah.
Hello, everyone.
And, of course, Jay.
Hey, everybody.
And I'm Mariama. We have a special guest in studio with us today. We have Solange, who is an Economic Development Specialist with the city. So, Solange, welcome.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Solange, I know you're here to talk about an exciting event coming up that the Economic Development Department is putting together in partnership with some area agencies and businesses. So talk to me about our Business Connect Expo.
Yes, so we are partnering, as you said, with some private companies, government agencies, and departments from the city of St. Cloud to bring new resources to businesses, and hopefully they can take advantage to get not only contract opportunities, but also free consulting services and a lot of information that will help them to grow their business.
Okay, so let's talk about the boring stuff first, and we'll come back around this at the end because I know people won't necessarily remember it. The date of the expo, it's going to be on September the 30th. Is that correct?
That's right.
And we start at 8:30 and go until 12:30.
Yes.
And this is going to be over at the St. Cloud Community Center on 17th Street.
Exactly.
Okay, so September 30th, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Community Center, and it's called our Business Connect Expo. Talk to me a little bit about who some of these partners are and what resources are going to be available, and why, if I'm a business owner or community member, what benefit I have from attending.
Sure. So one of the challenges that every business owner has is trying to connect with the right people when they are looking for contract opportunities or knowing who has which information. So for instance, we're going to have Disney at this expo. So their supplier diversity office or small business office is going to be there, as well as the government relations department and casting services.
Okay.
We are going to have also the Orlando Airport office there with their procurement and small business program as well. Florida Turnpike is another vendor that is going to be at the expo. They have different opportunities for small businesses and large corporations as well. When you think about the Florida Turnpike, you have to think about every single thing that they might need. Like, they procure everything, even the concessions at the the middle of the road when you're driving to Miami or North Florida.
So when you go to those rest stops on the Turnpike, that's all procured services that are offered there.
Correct.
Yeah.
So from landscaping to janitorial services to supplies, anything they can think of, they purchase that. So.
Okay. So the expo now, if I'm a local area business and I've got a service that I provide or some type of goods, this expo is designed to kind of connect me with agencies that are looking for services, and perhaps then I can bid on some of these contracts to get this work with these agencies.
That's right.
Okay.
So for instance, the GOA, the airport, they have a local business program. So if you're in the Central Florida area and your business is located in the Metro Orlando area, you can get different opportunities from the larger corporations. And as you know, they have all these huge construction projects going on. So if you are an electrician, plumber, or anything like that, they might have an opportunity for you. So it's just a matter of getting the information from the right people.
Okay. So our goal here is to bring all the right people together in one place. Mm-hmm. So I know we've talked about the airport, the Turnpike. What other kind of agencies are we expecting to be there that our local businesses may be able to chat with about work opportunities?
Sure. So the Central Florida Expressway Authority is also going to be there. They manage 408, 417, 528, all those.
All those toll roads.
Exactly. And as well, they have contracts for every kind of service that you can think of, even for their offices, cabinets, electricians, or landscaping, pressure washing, and they have some money set aside just for small businesses. So the director for procurement is going to be there, and that's a great opportunity for you to connect and see what you can get from them.
So this is really a good opportunity, it sounds like. If I own a company, I'm an electrician, for example. Disclaimer, I'm not. No one lets me around electrical things, but I can actually meet with the procurement directors or the procurement team from these organizations, get some information about how I get registered as a vendor with them, how I can know about bid opportunities and those types of things in just kind of a one-on-one relaxed atmosphere. I think many of us have been in situations where you're trying to get information and you're calling, and you're just some random voice on a phone. You don't know who you need to talk to, or you're trying to go online and Google stuff or look on websites, and it can be cumbersome sometimes, right? And a little difficult to navigate situations. So this is our attempt to bring all those resources out and connect them with our local businesses and just kind of get rid of all of that red tape and confusion in between, and just have them one-on-one, face-to-face, where you can ask your questions and get that information.
Exactly. And also it's another opportunity for like a one-stop shop, because not only contract opportunities will be there, but you will have also like chambers or free resources for businesses. So SBDC is going to be there, the SBA.
All these acronyms, it turns into alphabet soup. But
yes.
I know, like you mentioned, the Small Business Development Council and the Small Business Administration both offer a ton of resources for businesses, and a lot of times they just don't know about them. So again, it's another great opportunity for businesses to come out. And, you don't know what you don't know, right? But you come here and you can find out so much information that could be valuable to help you sustain and grow your business.
Exactly. And also I want to mention that some agencies like the Florida Minority Diversity Council, I know it's a really long name, but they have a certification for small businesses, minority businesses, woman-owned businesses, and veterans. They do that certification for the Fortune 500 businesses. So that means Universal Studios, Disney, the hospitals, Advent Health, Orlando Health. So that certification, the businesses can use it to do business with these other big agencies. And they have technical assistance programs. They have networking events. So it's a great opportunity for you to learn about all these amazing resources that are in the area, and maybe connect and be able to attend to their events as well.
Absolutely. And honestly, it sounds like you're really doing a great job of bringing together kind of everything, which I know is the goal. So kudos, you guys. Sounds like you're hitting it out of the ballpark. But bringing together all the resources, whether it's help with getting certifications or just plain old networking, which is so important in business, but also making those connections and those relationships with some of those procurement opportunities, learning about services that you provide that they need, that maybe you hadn't even thought about them as a potential customer or vendor.
Sounds like a huge opportunity for access for small business owners. I mean, where could you, like most times you couldn't even get an appointment to talk to a procurement agent or something, and here they are going to be there, and you can just walk right in. I mean, that's phenomenal.
That's a great point, Jay. Yeah.
Yes, and if they are planning to do business with the City of St. Cloud or opening a business, they're an entrepreneur, we're going to have community development, we're going to have our building department, procurement, so they will get answers from us as well. We are going to be there, economic development, of course.
Of course, it's your party. So, and that's a great point, though, Solange, because there's also opportunities like that within the City of St. Cloud. And I know a lot of times, we'll award a contract for whatever the service is. And I know as a city and as our council members, we really want to award those locally whenever possible. So just partnering with our community to make sure that they know what opportunities are there, how they become aware of the opportunities, how they can bid on them, and so forth. So it's great to hear that not only are we bringing in other agencies and organizations from throughout Central Florida, but we are, of course, going to be there too to help our community understand how to partner with and work with the city.
Yes, and that's why we call it the Business Connect. So it's an excellent opportunity for everybody.
That is a great name for a great opportunity. And yes, yeah.
I have a burning question, mostly because it does say Business Connect. And you touched on it briefly when you said that if you don't have a business and you're wanting to start up a business, I was going to ask you, can just anyone come in that's just contemplating possibly starting a business, so they would actually start off knowing everything they need to know instead of just struggling to get the business together and then, oh, hey, look, here's some stuff. They would just have what they need in advance. Right?
Yes, and also, the way that we're going to connect entrepreneurs to this Business Connect Expo is by bringing like the UCF incubator and SBDC that they offer like free resources for startups. So if you're just like on the early stages of your business or you just have an idea, you can meet with all these people even before you start your business and go from scratch.
That's a great point. Deborah, thanks for bringing that up.
No worries. I would think you would just want to have business cards. I can just picture just business cards being exchanged through this whole expo to different people, getting their cards, they getting your cards, and it's just going to be great.
Yeah, we're going to have some tables on some areas so they can sit if they want to do networking there as well. So that's the idea. And this is the first one. So if it goes well, we may have one next year too with more agencies as well.
Great.
Very cool.
I'm hearing this being a great thing from whether, like Deborah brought out, I'm not a business yet, but man, I've got an idea kind of germinating in my head, right? But I don't know where to start. And Solange, you touched on like the Small Business Development Council, and I know we offer assistance through them here at City Hall one day a week. So I think this is another great opportunity for people to come and meet these people, find out what the resources are, and then get plugged into them, right?
Yes.
And again, whether you're a wannabe getting started new business, or you've been established for a while and you're just looking for help, like how do I get to that next level, or how do I stay afloat in a challenging economy, or whatever is your issue. Or you know what, maybe you're just somebody that's got a lot of great success stories, and wow, what a benefit you could be to other people there. So I love the connections you guys are able to make, like Jay brought out, the access that you get to people who probably would take you 3 weeks to get to if you ever, so really appreciate our team here in Economic Development putting this Business Connect Expo together for us. And Solange, again, give us the dates and details on it.
Yes, it's going to be on September 30th from 8:30 to 12:30 at the Community Center from the City of St. Cloud.
All right. Well, you heard it here. We hope to see you there, and we would love to hear back from you on what your experience was there, what you learned, and hopefully this will be the first of many of very successful events for our Business Connect Expo.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Absolutely.
That was interesting. Very interesting to learn.
Yeah. Solange, thank you for joining us in studio today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks.
All right, St. Cloud, we'll see you next time.
That's it for this edition of Cloudcast. Don't forget to like, follow, rate, and review, and we'll see you next time on Cloudcast.